Join me on a journey to embrace your Kavela life. So beginning your yin practice in child's pose. Maybe just noticing if you feel tension, resistance anywhere in the body. Just deepen the breath, pushing that breath to those areas. Trying to find some space, expansion. And floating the arms forward. Coming into extended child's pose. Inhale, let's float up to tabletop. Make sure shoulders are stacked over the wrists, hips over the knees. Just taking some gentle cat-cows here. So gazing up, tuck the toes, let the belly drop. Exhale, round. Chin comes towards the chest, upper back opens up. Tailbone tucks. Inhale, so feel free just to move with your own breath at your own pace here. Nice deep breath. And then finishing up one last full round here. Come back to a neutral position. Maybe move slightly towards the back of your mat if you need to. Preparing to come into our melting heart pose. So coming into melting heart, you want to make sure that your hips stay over your knees as you walk those palms forward. And when you can't walk the palms forward anymore, slowly start to lower the chest towards the ground. And some people like to lower the chin towards the mat. That's a little bit more intense. Or if you want to rest your forehead, go ahead and do that. Just focus on lowering the chest, feeling that nice opening in the tops of the shoulders, the upper back. So in our yin practice, we hold the postures for about 2 to 3 minutes. So just ease into the pose. Don't go deep right away. Let the body kind of just arrive, slowly making its way. Relax the muscles and stay with your breath. If you can, keep those forearms off the ground, or if not, if you need to ground the elbows, the forearms, that's fine too. Listen to your body, do what works for you. Stay with your breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the nose. Let's slowly start to release, lowering the forearms, the elbows, and slide the body forward, coming onto the belly. Extend the arms alongside the body, palms up, turn the head to the right, grounding that left ear. Let the shoulders fall towards the earth. Let the legs just splay out. Feel the body start to relax, start to let go of anything that no longer serves you, any tension, anxiety, resistance in the body. And slowly, gently turn the head back through center, and let's just turn the head to the opposite side, this time grounding the right ear. Let the body settle, melt into your mat. And totally let go. Give yourself permission to just let go. And slowly start to make your way back to center. Slide the arms forward overhead, palms facing down. Maybe ground the forehead here. Just getting a total body stretch. And slowly slide those forearms in. We're going to come right into our Sphinx pose. So walking the elbows underneath the shoulders, create a nice foundation here to support your upper body. Bring the legs mat width, relax through the feet, gaze forward, maybe close the eyes, relax the shoulders, the neck. Check in, make sure the glutes, any muscles in the legs are just totally relaxed. And think about puffing the chest forward and lifting through the crown. Noticing the sensations in the lower back here. So in our yin practice, we search for that edge. And what does that really mean? That means a point of resistance, tension, but never pain. So maybe think about like a scale from 1 to 10. 1, you're really not feeling anything. And 10 is pain. You never want to be at 10. We want to be closer to like a 3, 4, 5. So take any intensity away. Want to be a place where you can be still. If you find yourself kind of shifting and moving, and just ease out of the pose and just do a little less. If you want to go a little deeper and transition into seal, slowly start to float those elbows, forearms off the ground. But totally okay if you want to just stay right in Sphinx pose. And just notice the different sensations where they traveled in the body. Relax the shoulders, the legs. Stay with your breath. If you're in seal, slowly start to lower the forearms, the elbows, coming all the way down. Let the chest drop. Let's take those palms outside the chest and just slowly make your way into a wide-legged child's pose. So really, really slow, extra slow. Draw those hips towards the heels. Stretch it out. Let the chest drop. Let that forehead ground. Maybe big toes are touching. Let's slowly float back up to tabletop. And then we're going to come all the way back down onto the belly. And from here, take the arms in front of you, maybe stack those forearms. We're going to come into a gentle hip opener here. So bending that right knee, start to slide the leg out, coming into like a half frog pose. Maybe peek back, keeping that ankle in alignment with the knee, and gently rest that forehead. So maybe you feel a lot going on, or maybe you don't really feel much, or something in between. So it's okay if you're just resting here. Take this opportunity to quiet the mind. Quiet any chatter going on. Let the hips drop closer to the earth. Relax the muscles. When we are quiet and still, you may notice you're holding tension where you didn't realize. If you want to get a little added extra stretch in the shoulder, maybe extend the right arm out in front of you, palm facing down, and then gently thread that left arm underneath. So just kind of come into a comfortable position for you. So you can turn the head, resting on that left ear, or you can rest your forehead on that right palm, or right hand rather. So just kind of play here, see what works for you. Or totally just stay where you are. Gently come back to center. If you are in that twist, just make your way back. And slide that right leg, extending it back, bringing it back onto the mat. I'm just going to switch to the opposite side. So bending the left knee, just slide that leg out, peek back, align the ankle with that left knee. And just stacking the hands, rest that forehead. Feel the hips lowering towards the earth. If you want to go right into that twist, extend that left arm over and thread the right one underneath, coming onto the right shoulder, the right ear. So just a different variation here. Getting a nice shoulder stretch, upper back stretch. Just check in with the legs, make sure you didn't start to tense up or hold on. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it go, relax the entire body. If you're in that twist, slowly, mindfully float that right arm back out, come back to center. Taking some nice deep breaths here. And slowly start to slide that left leg back, extending it. Extend both arms overhead, just stretch out the entire body here, ground that forehead. And then from here, you may want to turn. We're going to come into a full frog. So we did half frogs, one at a time. So let's just see how you can do this. Is coming to the side of your mat. So you want to have nice cushion on both sides. So turning to the long side of your mat. And just do the best you can here. So maybe start to make your way down onto the forearms first. And then slowly resting the ankles. Start to slide the knees away. Maybe peek back, make sure the ankles are in alignment with the knees. So, little hip opener here. And just breathe. Allow the knees to slide out. And just do the best you can do here. If this gets too intense, just make your way back to half frog. One leg at a time. Little by little, lower the chest. So remember, you don't want to feel too much resistance or be in pain or feel like really uncomfortable. You just want to be at that edge. And if frog isn't happening for you today, you can even make your way onto your feet, coming in a wide-legged stance or taking a happy baby. So just whatever is allowing you to open the hips up a little bit more. And just breathe. Slowly, mindfully come back up onto the forearms if you were on the chest. Just let's slowly ease out of this, coming back up onto the palms. Start to work those knees in. And coming back to face the top of your mat. Grounding the palms, tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips up to the sky, coming in for your downward facing dog. Walk the palms towards the feet. Bend those knees, feet or hips width apart. And just coming into a ragdoll, taking hands to opposite elbows. Let the head hang. Just sway from side to side. Or be still. And then release the fingertips. Let's walk back out, coming into your plank pose. Flow through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's float that right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip, open it up. Draw the knee into the chest, step through for a low lunge. Grounding that left knee. And holding here. Or if you want, go right into lizard pose. And sliding that left leg back. So a lot of deep hip openers here. Make sure you're breathing, listening to your body. So either holding in dragon pose, low lunge, or in lizard. So just make your way deeper if you can, or not, just holding where you are. If you're in lizard pose, start to come back up onto the palms. Come back to center, walk that right foot in. And meeting everybody in low lunge dragon. And slowly shift those hips back, taking a little counter stretch here. Coming into our half split runner stretch. Let that chest drop. Square those hips. And then from here, release, come back to center. Low lunge. And step back to plank, down dog, or three-legged dog. Just stretch out. Option here to float into down dog or float into maybe three-leg chaturanga. Keeping that right leg extended. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. I'm just going to balance the body, just repeating that on the other side. So left leg floats up, three-legged dog, bend the knees, stack the hip, open it up. Left knee floats into the chest, steps through for a low lunge. Make sure that left knee is over the left ankle. Frame that left foot with the palm. Slide the right leg back, lowering the hips. Holding here or go into lizard if you did on the other side, walking that left foot out. Left palm inside the left foot. Slide the leg back. Stay nice and lifted here on your palms. Active lizard. Or make your way down onto your forearms. And just taking at least 10 deep breaths here. 10 full rounds of the breath. Allowing the hips to open. Search for that edge. If you're in lizard, start to make your way back up onto the palms. You'll walk that left foot back in. Come back to dragon, low lunge. And then exhale, take that counter stretch, half split. Folding over that left leg. Gently flex the left foot. Let the chest drop. Square the hips. Deep inhale and exhale, going deeper. And slowly release, come back to center. Dragon, tuck those right toes. Left leg extends up or step to plank, down dog. Extend, stretch that leg out in three-legged dog. Maybe flow through three-legged chaturanga, keeping that leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Lower the knees all the way down. Exhale, find your extended child's pose. Float the arms alongside the body, around the spine. Inhale, float up to seated. Let's make our way on to our backs. So it's extending the legs out. Maybe shift forward. And let's slowly lower down, rolling through that spine. And float the knees right into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And then release. Let's come into happy baby. So taking the arms in between the thighs. Peace sign fingers wrap around the big toes. Flex the soles of the feet. Feel those shoulders. Maybe gently rock from side to side, massaging the lower back, the hips. Or extend through the knees, coming into a straddle position. And close the eyes. Feel really open here. Ground the shoulders, the lower back, the hips, the shoulder blades. Release. Yogi toe grip, bring the feet together. And just ground the feet before we make our way all the way down. Let's just add a little twist in just in case you need that. Stack the knees, let them drop to the left, gaze over to the right. Inhale, knees come back to center and just let them drop over to the right, gaze to the left, twist. And come back to center. Feet are together, open the knees, create that diamond shape with the legs, extend the arms overhead. Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Just coming back to the present moment, back to yourself. Holding here, floating that left palm onto the heart, right palm onto the belly. Reconnecting with the breath, the natural breath. Feel the belly rise, the belly fall. Feel the chest rise, the chest fall. Open for all good things, positive thoughts, happiness, joy. And feel free to hold here or extend the legs, coming into our final posture, Shavasana. Extending the legs, open the arms. Finding stillness in the body and mind. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like, gaining all the wonderful benefits it provides. If you'd like to join me in closing out your practice, begin to bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Inhale, float the arms up overhead. Bend the knees. Gently roll onto your side, coming into a fetal position, taking some nice breaths there. And slowly, when you're ready, just make your way back to a comfortable seated position. And sitting up nice and tall, palms to the knees, crown to the sky. And closing out our practice with 3 cleansing breaths. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thank yourself for making time for your health, for your well-being, for taking time out in your busy life to just slow down, find inner peace, calm, relax. As you go through the rest of the day and the days ahead, continue to make that time for your health, your well-being. Slow down, relax. May there always be peace in your heart, peace in your words, and peace in your mind. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.
I hope you enjoyed your journey today. If you would like to see new classes, please remember to subscribe, like, visit our website at kavelalife.com. Become a member on our Patreon account. By becoming a member, it allows us to create new classes. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Kavela Life. Thank you so much.